The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Welcome back to the show. Please support The David Pakman Show by becoming a member of The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com/membership. A sex-crazed Angelina Jolie lookalike forced a taxi driver to have sex at Knifepoint with her twice, and then stabbed the taxi driver when he refused to go a third round. This is a Romanian taxi driver who's claiming that a sex-crazed Angelina Jolie lookalike stabbed him when she was a passenger and then refused to satisfy her for a third time. Now, Natan, why don't we have the picture of this woman up? There we go. So you decide whether she looks like Angelina Jolie or not.
Pretty low-res picture.
Apparently, she's obsessed with Angelina Jolie and believes she's a lookalike. This is Luminita Perijoc. She's 30 years old. She had already forced the taxi driver to, at Knifepoint, to have intercourse with her and to perform oral sex. The taxi driver is claiming that she asked him to help with her bags. Once inside the apartment, she demanded sex. When he refused, she pulled the knife out, forced him to undress. My real question is, under situations like that, how was he even able to perform? That's the real shocker.
I don't know. I guess she must be really attractive.
He says that he is being ridiculed locally because of what happened, and that people are just saying that it's all just an incredible story. And now the interesting question is, will this be rape? In other words, did the woman rape the man? And if so, will that even really be a factor, given that if you stab someone 12 times, you're probably going to be charged with attempted murder, aren't you?
Yeah, I would assume so. I mean, I think, right? I mean, stabbed 12 times?
I would think so. The way that Mr. Stan escaped is that he barricaded himself into a bedroom and he dialed 999 on his mobile phone, which I think is the equivalent of 911 in Romania. I don't know. Fascinating stuff. Has this ever happened to you, Louis, where people have demanded sex at gunpoint or knife point?
No.
And then have you ever demanded sex at knife point or gunpoint?
Nope.
Have you ever seen sex demanded at gunpoint or knife point?
Maybe in a movie, not that I can remember.
Okay, fascinating.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, everybody knows to check for guns when you let your date up to your apartment. It's the box cutters that nobody checks for. Next thing you know, somebody pulls out a box cutter.
Yeah.
And they use that to demand sex.
And you can forget about metal detectors in your place because they can use those fiberglass or porcelain knives. Sneak right by you.
Shocking stuff. So anyway, there you
Gotta
go.
be careful.
That's not a headline you hear often. Angelina Jolie lookalike forces taxi driver at knife point to have sex with her.
You can't write this. Truth is stranger than fiction.